Good morning. I'm in my beauty spot, but I thought I would talk about us, caregivers. What do we need, y'all? My doctor, my chiropractor, they have been telling me, you've got to focus on yourself a little bit. We know that your husband has taken all your focus for the last couple years, and your dad, but you have got to focus on you, because you're starting to have some health issues, early signs of some things. So you got to start taking care of you. And most of it is stress related, y'all. Stress. We are under so much stress because we suddenly find ourselves responsible for so many things that we didn't carry, that our partner carried, that now is all on our shoulders. So I went to see my chiropractor last week, and she was like, you're really not bad out of alignment right now, but your muscles are so tight. I don't know if I could adjust you anyway. She said, you need to go get a massage. So I told my husband that I probably needed a massage. He said, schedule one. You need that. So I scheduled one. I scheduled an hour massage yesterday, y'all. I needed it. And then he looked at his history. He said, you haven't been here since 2022. Since the summer of 2022. And I said, my husband had his first heart attack in August 2022. And everything just kind of got shoved to the side for me. So I can't do that anymore. So if you're a caregiver, you cannot do that. You cannot shove yourself to the side and think, I'll take care of myself later. Because that's me. I'll take care of myself later. When later comes, we're going to have problems. So take some time for you. Like I say, your coffee in the morning, quiet, peaceful moments when you can grab them. But go get a massage once in a while. Go get a pedicure once in a while. Talk to your person you're taking care of and let them know you need a little bit of a mental, emotional break. You don't want to think about things all the time. My husband told me a few weeks ago, he said, you have been so withdrawn and quiet and snippy. He said, what is going on? He said, I'm worrying about you. I got to thinking about it. And I said, I get overwhelmed. I'm dealing with everything. And then worrying about you and worrying about my future and what all I have to do to take care of you and take care of me. And I said, I get overwhelmed. And then I just don't want to think anymore. And I withdraw and I get quiet. And I might get a little short. I said, let me give you the playbook for that, honey. When that happens, give me a hug. I say, honey, why don't you take a break and go get your toes done? Why don't you take a break and go shopping for a little bit? Why don't you take a break and go get a massage? You need to go do something for you. There's the instruction manual. And he said, I just don't think about those things. I said, I just gave you the instruction manual. So he was messing with me a couple days later, and I snipped back at him, and he came over and he gave me a hug, and he said, I think you need to go get your toes done. I said, I wasn't being gripey, and he said, that was a preemptive strike. So he at least heard me. He at least understands. So talk to your person and talk to your family and say, look, I might need you to come sit here for a little while so I can go take a break. If they are in that stage where you cannot leave them, talk to somebody, talk to family, talk to friends. Somebody needs to step up and help you. Communication is huge as a caregiver. And sometimes we just don't communicate because we know we got to do it all anyway. But you get to a point where you have to say, look, I need some help and you need to come help. And if they do, it's great. And if they don't, try to find a friend, try to find a neighbor. Find somebody at your church. There's got to be somebody that will come sit with your person for an hour, hour and a half, and let you have a break. So do for you. That is the message of the day. Don't ignore yourself or your own health, your own mental and emotional health. Very, very important for that person as well. Because you're going to have a lot of conversations towards the end of their life that are hard and emotional. And you need to be strong too. It's like my massage therapist told me yesterday. You have to keep your tools clean and in good shape, or they don't work very well. We are the tools, y'all. Got to keep us in good shape.